Hello friends, welcome to my channel Grammarian Bhai, and today we are going to learn how to change interrogative sentence into indirect speech, means question sentence, how it can be changed into indirect speech. So mainly there are two types of question sentences. First one is yes no question. So when we say yes no question, then mostly we use helping verb or auxiliary verb at the beginning to form or construct a question. So let's see, for example, we have, so this is one of the examples of yes no question, and here sentence is, do you like sweets? So here do is your helping verb. So whenever we make yes no question, we begin with helping verb or auxiliary verb. So here, do you like sweets? Then when you answer this particular question, then either you say yes or no. That's why this question is known as yes no question. Second one, that is WH question, that begins with WH, like we have who, what, where, when, etc. So this is WH question because it begins with WH. That's why this type of question which begins with WH is known as WH question. So now let's see how we can change such kind of questions into indirect speech. But before changing interrogative sentence or question sentence into indirect speech, you need to follow certain guidelines or you need to follow certain steps. So first you have to remember is that the question mark, so the question mark is replaced by full stop. That means whenever you change from direct to indirect, and if question sentence is there, then when we change into indirect speech, then that question sentence will no longer remain as question sentence, but it becomes a statement. So we are not supposed to write at the end question mark, but we have to provide the full stop. So second, question sentence is changed into statements. That means question sentence no longer remain as a question. We make it as a statement forms. Third, reporting verb said or told will be changed into asked or inquired or demanded and so on, depending upon the sentence. Next, fourth, conjunction that is not needed when you change question sentence into indirect speech. So we do not add conjunction that. WH words that has to be kept in a sentence. And last, the other rules of tenses are followed in the same way. That means whatever other rules and regulations are there with regard to tenses and other things, that rules need to be followed. So now we'll see one example and you'll be able to understand. So now first we will deal about WH question. The policeman said to them, comma, within inverted commas, what are you doing? So here we have to change what are you doing is WH question. So now you have to keep it in mind. First of all, we have seen in the rule that this question sentence will change into statement when we change into indirect speech. Then at the end, we are not supposed to put question mark, because it will become statement. Next rule we have seen that conjunction will be not added. So now let's change it. So when we change this sentence into indirect speech, then it will be the policeman asked. So now this said changed into asked, because this is a question sentence. So they are asking, what are you doing? So said will change into asked. Them, what they were doing. So here what they were doing is a statement. To make a statement, first WH question should be there, then subject should be there, and after the subject helping verb should be there. So what they were doing, and at the end full stop. So this what are you doing is in present continuous tense, and present continuous tense according to rule, when you change direct to indirect, then it changes into past continuous tense. So here they were doing is past continuous tense. Let's see one more example. Here I have written, I said to my sister, who phoned you? So when you change, then it will become I asked. Said will change into asked. My sister. Now conjunction that is not needed when you change direct to indirect in a interrogative sentence. Then now this who phoned you, this is a WH question, and according to rule this question sentence will change into statement. So now this one who phoned you is in which tense? This who phoned you is in past simple tense, and according to rule past simple tense changes into past perfect tense. So it will be, I asked my sister who had phoned her. Okay, so I asked my sister who had phoned her. So who had phoned her is a statement, and this is who phoned you, that is WH question. Next we will see how we can change yes no question into indirect speech. So to change yes no question into indirect speech, all the rules are similar with WH question. But then here one thing we have to remember is that conjunction if and whether is used in yes no question. So we do not write that, but instead of that we use if or whether. So use any one of them. If you are not sure of spelling of whether, then don't use this word, use if, and rest of the rules are same only. So now let's see. So first example we have, she said, is something wrong? So here is something wrong is yes no question, and this is something wrong is present tense. So now let's change it. She asked, so said will change into asked. Now you have to add either if or whether. So you take if or you choose any one of them, whichever you are familiar with. So she asked if something was wrong, and at the end full stop. So each changes into was. So she asked if something was wrong, and at the end full stop. Next example we have here. He said, did you break the cup? So when you answer this question, then it will be either yes or no. Did you break the cup? Then yes, I broke the cup, or no, I did not break the cup. So yes no question. So now let's change it. So said will change into asked. Then this is past simple tense. So past simple tense will change into past perfect tense. So he asked if or whether I had broken the cup. Okay, so here he said, did you break the cup? So he is asking me whether or if I had broken the cup. So here he asked me. If you write, then also correct. Otherwise, if you do not write, no problem. He asked if or whether I had broken the cup. If any question that begins with the word will, shall, can, may, then how we can change into indirect speech? So for that, same rule is applied. So whatever we have learned at the beginning, same rule is applied. Only one thing is change here, that is will change into would, shall will change into should, can will change into could, and may will change into might. Otherwise, rest whatever we have learned at the beginning, that means all the rules are followed. So now let's see one example. So first one we have, Rinku said to her, will you give a treat? So will you give a treat? So this one also part of yes no question. So now let's change it. So Rinku said. So said will change into asked, and will change into would. But then this is a yes no question. So question sentence will be changed into statement. So now let's change it. And in question sentence, especially yes no question, we use if or whether. Rinku asked her if or whether, both are correct. Anything you write. Whether she will change into now would. She would give him, who is him here? Rinku, a treat. And at the end, full stop. So Rinku asked her if or whether, right? Any one of them. Whether she would give him a treat. Next example you see. Ramesh said to her, can you drive a car? So can you drive a car is again yes no question. So let's change it. Apply all the rules. So said will change into asked. So Ramesh asked her. Now to remove inverted commas, you have to use conjunction if or whether. So asked her if or whether she could. Can will change into could. So said change into asked. Can change into could. And we use conjunction if or whether. And accordingly we change the sentence. So it will be Ramesh asked her if or whether she could drive a car. So keep in mind all the rules and regulations, and accordingly you change the sentences, whatever sentence you get, to change from direct to indirect. Hope you like the video, and if you like the video, then please subscribe my channel and comment, like and share with your friends. Thank you. Have a great day.